What's up, Internet? Opening up a new box, the Fluval 2.0 Professional Planted Aquarium Light for your plants to grow effectively. Some people show you what's in the box, but first we will show you what is the box. What is the box constructed of? It has a whole lot of glorious high gloss information on the outside. It's full spectrum, though I've never done the spectranalysis myself. I assume that they have. It's a 120-degree full coverage spread from the LEDs, and this gives you a PAR reading at all of the depths from as little as 3 inches all the way up to 18 inches deep to give you a good idea what's going on. There's more spectrum readouts all over the box, and also telling you about the spectrums of some of the other lights that they sell in the variety of spectrums that they provide this light in. Here is the information on the touch button. That is, this button is completely dimmable by holding your finger on it for an extended period of time instead of just clicking it. The click feature, actually you poke the button and it will switch between the night light and the daylight. Here's a 5-step walkthrough of the quality construction of this light, which as I put it through the stress test, it seems to actually be a very quality product. Though only time will tell if that is the real case, if this 5-step process comes through in a long distance time or not. Here's the Wi-Fi that it does not come with, sold separately for an additional $80. I'm using a light timer instead of the Wi-Fi adapter. If you so please, you have to order it separately, and you will not get it in this box. First things first, we have to slowly but surely, with a constant pressure, bring the box out on a nice long table. Typically, you'll have a blade lying about in order to slice away the quality control stickers that hold the box together ever so gently, moving about with a slicing fashion in order to release the pressure from inside the box. Now that the quality control has been removed, you're able to apply pressure to the side of the package in order to completely unleash the light from its homely domain. Okay, now that we've casually released the box of all of its pressure, we're able to get inside to the nitty-gritty of it. It turns out there are very few things inside this box to make it very interesting. As far as a box opening goes, it is has a manual in it, and it turns out these brown pieces of cardboard here are essentially useless in the operation of the light. So it is essentially, the light is a one-piece unit, a ballast, which I do not like. That is personally the only thing I have not enjoyed about this light so far, is that the ballast is separate. I never seem to know where to put these things. They're always just kind of clamoring about. So hopefully someday Fluval will figure that out, how to incorporate the ballast into it. But it is a really streamlined light. It is very lightweight, it is easy to move around. The cord is long enough to actually put somewhere, even though it does have that ballast in the middle of it. I haven't really found that to be a huge problem. It's pretty typical with a lot of equipment these days, is that the little ballast power converter is separate. So I'm not super pissed about it or anything like that. It certainly wasn't overpackaged at all. Everything was recyclable, which is cool, and yeah, pretty simple. The legs were already attached to it. Didn't have to put anything together, just basically plug and play, which is pretty nice. There's a little schmutz on my glass, but nothing too terrible. Quick close-up reveals that there are no lenses on this LED. They're actually just LED diodes right here, expressing directly down. The expansion units on the side is actually just a slide in and out, and really easy to operate, get those things right into place. I was surprised to not see reflectors on this, but it does have a nice thick, it feels like glass, but I'm not sure if it's glass or plastic cover over the LEDs, so I'm sure it will be fine. One of the things that it mentioned on the box is that it is waterproof. I would assume that it's water resistant and maybe not waterproof. I wouldn't drop it in the water myself, but relatively easy to get this thing out and get it going. There wasn't really anything to screw together or anything like that. Just unscrew the or unwind the wires, as it were, and we were ready to go and to get into action. Here it is in full-on operation over the 150-gallon crystal shrimp aquarium that you all have seen me over the past couple weeks getting scaped up and ready to go. This will be the only light over this aquarium. This seems to be plenty sufficient for the par rating to cover this whole 150-gallon aquarium. As far as the price point goes, this was about $190, which is fairly expensive in my opinion. So we shall see how well it works out. Only time will tell. And here it is. Here I am testing the dimming feature here as we come up on the end. Now the thing about the time will tell, we'll keep everybody posted in the daily weekday show, Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So be sure to check in on that. It is live Monday through Friday, and we will see you all on the other side later.